Hey there, Lopers. My name is Wendy Shart, and I'm the Director of Student Health and Counseling at UNK. We are so excited to see you. I'd like to take a little time to talk to you about how you can join us in keeping our campus healthy and safe this academic year, especially as it relates to COVID-19. I'm going to review some basic health expectations that you need to know in order to keep our campus healthy. The first one is self-screening. We know that early detection of symptoms helps stop the spread of illness. Therefore, we're asking students, faculty, and staff to download a free app called Campus Clear. This is a convenient tool that will assist in tracking daily symptoms. Please use this app to record your daily temperature and any development of new symptoms, such as a fever, a cough, sore throat, fatigue, or loss of taste or smell. In doing so, you're helping us stay on top of who may be symptomatic on campus. The app can be downloaded at the Apple App Store, Google Play, or through the web for PC. Users will need to use their @unk.edu email or their @lopers.unk.edu emails. Next is avoid coming to campus if you are sick, or if you live on campus, please stay in your room. If you feel as though you need medical attention, please contact Student Health at 308-865-8218 to schedule an in-person appointment or consultation by telemedicine. We ask that you call us first rather than coming in as a walk-in to the clinic. Next is wear a mask. We know that masks are not very comfortable, but if we're going to stop the spread of illness, it's vitally important that everyone wear a mask. Some things to keep in mind with mask use are: be sure your mask fits snugly over your mouth and your nose, such as this. Be sure to wear your mask at all times, especially when you're not able to maintain 6 feet of social distance. Be sure to wash your mask after use or use a clean one the next day. Be sure to not share or lend masks, even if you have a close relationship with someone. I know this one's hard, but refrain from touching and adjusting your mask too often or touching your face. Wearing a mask not only protects the other person from you, but it also protects you from the other person. Next is practice social distancing. This might be the hardest one to accomplish. We know that it's exciting being back on campus and meeting new friends and connecting with old ones creates the opportunity to gather closely. However, at all times, try to maintain a distance of 6 feet whenever possible. This is the time when you give air hugs, high fives, or we just give a simple wave to say hello. Next is wash your hands frequently. Use soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Alcohol-based hand sanitizer may be used when soap and water are not available. Clean surfaces often. Use disinfectant cleaning to clean surfaces in your dorm room, or for some of you, the desks you use in classrooms if you are able. Many of you are probably wondering what to do if you are sick. The first step is to contact our Public Health Center. The Public Health Center is closely connected to student health and is your resource for all things related to COVID-19. You can call and ask any question related to COVID-19, and that number is 308-865-8279, or you can email us at unkhealth.edu. If you are feeling sick, again, we ask that students call for an appointment first. We will not be taking walk-ins this year to ensure the health and safety of students in our waiting room. We do have a full-time physician's assistant on staff that can help treat symptoms and get you connected to testing if appropriate. We also offer telemedicine for students who wish to consult with their provider without coming to our clinic. The Public Health Center will be offering COVID-19 testing for students, staff, and faculty who are symptomatic. We will not be providing testing for individuals who are just curious if they are positive. If you believe you've been exposed, one of our medical professionals will work with you to determine whether testing is appropriate. In most cases, there will be no cost to testing, and under certain circumstances, it will be $75. If you do test positive, we ask that all students contact the Public Health Center to get directions on next steps. We will give guidance on how to self-isolate, how to take care of yourself, how to get meals, and how to return to campus life safely. You will not be able to return to class unless you obtain a medical clearance from the Public Health Center. This is also the case if you've received a positive result off campus from another medical provider. We still would like you to call us so that we can help facilitate a medical clearance for you to give to your professor or your instructor. For any other COVID-19 related questions, such as what do I do if my roommate tests positive, how long do I have to stay in quarantine, how do I get my meals in quarantine, you should call the Public Health Center. That number again is 308-865-8279, and you can also find it on our webpage at Student Health. You should also know that our clinic is open to students who need allergy shots, sports physicals, birth control, women's health exams, and any other non-COVID related illnesses. We offer flu shots, testing for strep, and we also work with you on treatments as well. We just ask that you call us first for an appointment. It is vitally important that you also communicate with your professor and your instructor if you are going to be out. You do not have to tell your professor if you test positive. However, you will be expected to communicate that you are sick and not able to attend class. It's your responsibility to make up work or attend class via Zoom if that is an option. Please check in with family members regularly. Before you decide to go home for a weekend, check in with your family members to see if they are doing well, if they have been developing symptoms. If one of your family members is sick, consider staying on campus and Zooming with your family until everyone is well. We also know that this is an exciting time in your life. This is also a stressful time compounded by a pandemic. For those of you who like emotional support by way of mental health counseling, you can contact UNK Counseling at 308-865-8248. We have licensed mental health providers who specialize in anxiety, depression, eating disorders, trauma, and our counselors collaborate with a psychiatric physician's assistant in student health who's available by appointment or telemedicine. So before going off campus to see a counselor, check us out first. We know college health best. We also will be providing consultation for staff and faculty as well. I know this is a lot of information to digest, but if you missed any of it, the most important thing for you to remember is that the Public Health Center is available to you for any COVID-19 related issues or questions for staff, faculty, or students. Again, that number is 308-865-8279. Thank you again for your attention. Remember, staying healthy and safe is everyone's responsibility. It's definitely the Loper way. Have a great day.